Yep. Hello everyone. So am I audible? Can you please confirm once my audio is can you able to hear me or not? Is my audio clear for you? I can't see how many of you. So am I audible? Okay. Okay. So I think so the purpose of this meeting was very clear. So it's like everybody visits the DMart, right? So can you just confirm me over the chat so that I can also see your comments and all? Okay, one second. Let me see the chat comments once. Then I can start. Okay. So now people are watching. I think there are a lot of people are there. So okay. I think they are joined very late. So it's okay, no problem. So just confirm me once my voice and everything is perfect. Then it's okay. We can start. Okay. Okay. So I think we start with just a welcome slide. So this is just a snap skill initiative. So through this we are giving you the one project that was the D-Mart. Everyone is aware of that how D-Mart is doing nowadays, right? So D-Mart is simply what they are doing. So when you go to the D-Mart, what will happen? You will buy the things. Buy the things means okay. For example, so if I go there, I want to purchase some biscuits. What they will do? They will strategize that biscuits. After that, they will keep the chocolates. Why? To get them, customers to buy. How they are doing without any patterns. You see any row, there will be a combinations. There will be a personalized offer recommendations. You don't know that. Believe me, they will read your mind first itself. How they are reading and how they are introducing that kind of offers, we will see today. So here we are using machine learning algorithm approaches and as well as some extent to deep learning as well. Okay, I will showcase you everything like with code and with content, what kind of data I have taken, these things I will show you. Okay, so without late, I think we can start with the one more time welcome slide. Yes. Okay. So I hope I am visible and as well as audible. Okay. Just let me check that one. So I'm just watching my comments, like how people are reacting to that. Okay. Okay. So I hope everything is fine, right? So can I start with the main, project information and all? So can anyone confirm, please? Can you say yes or no like that? So if everything set means we will go. Please say yes or no. Audio, video, everything you can see slides as well. I'm waiting for your yes. Okay. Okay. So we will start. Yeah, all is well. So I think we can start. So here is the D-Mart. I think this image you saw many times. So for probably you can consider me as well because every Sunday I used to go D-Mart. So it's like, I want to purchase something. So I will go for like, crazy about that. I want to purchase one little item. So, but the thing is, one second, someone is complaining about the audio. Okay. Okay. So here what will happen? I will go for a DMart, to shop like little bit of groceries. One is like one item every time I used to buy some boats and some some stuff. But whenever I went, so I have estimation that I want to shop in this much of budget, like 100 rupees or 200 rupees or 300, but it will went surprisingly 500 above. How? Because whenever I went to DMart, I will remember so many things, and I even though that beside item also I will buy. Why? Because they will recommend that. How? They are not asking you to Mr. Naresh buy it. No, they are not telling like that. But I am. So myself, I am getting into their shoes, and I am without my knowledge, I am buying it. So that is called offer recommendation. Even so, not only for that, you go any example. For example, Netflix or Amazon. So what they will do? You watch one movie, they will recommend some other movies. Why? Because these recommendation systems are nowadays becoming too much. Why? Because they want to read the customer mind and they want to recommend that. How it is working? Very simple logic. You don't need any rocket science here. You just need a understanding how it's going on. Okay, I will tell you. So today we are doing that DMART personalized offer recommendation project with some deep learning approaches. So how we will start with very slowly, and how it is going on we will see. So everything, okay. So here DMART's quest. Quest means what? They want to conquer this world in the business. Okay, enhancing the customer value through personalized offers. So, who is DMart? First of all, a leading retail chain in India known for value and variety, serving a vast, diverse customer base. You know what? DMart having the too much customer base. No one, you can't even see that. Today DMart become a standing pillar in the retailing sector, right? So what is the challenge? They also have the challenge. It's not like that you keep the things and people will buy. That's obviously bullshit. Okay. So the challenge is in a competitive retail landscape, generic offers are losing their effectiveness. Okay, some people think that what is there to do? If you give an offer, people will buy. Sometimes they won't even buy, even though if you given 0 rupees also. Why? Because there must be a need to be created. Okay, they can't simply carry the bags and keep in their home, right? Without use. So DMart will read your things and they will give you the things accordingly your needs and your choices. DMart aims to. So then they thought that, oh, okay. So we need to understand the structural issues. First years means in the beginning years, DMart have a lot of profit, obviously. But later on, they started declining in the, even though the base is too much in India, they started declining. Why? They are going into the losses slowly. They understood that traditional approach won't work in the modern era. So now they started with a machine learning and deep learning approaches to enhance their recommendation systems. You might surprise that sir is saying that some recommendation system, this guy, why he is saying that? Recommendation means nothing. Buy this thing, buy that thing, that is the recommendation. How it is coming? Because previously you bought Pond's powder, for example, they will recommend some other powder this time. So Pond's powder means you want some, that kind of facial creams also this time. So that's how they started recommendation. The opportunity, why? Leverage the rich transaction data, understand the individual customer preferences and purchasing patterns. Whenever you buy something in the D-Mart, they will give you some slip that is called bill paper. But bill paper, they will save one copy in their system as well, right? So that system, we call it as a transaction data. How many sales are happening, who is buying the things, and what parameter they are buying, and they will take your mobile number as well. Based upon mobile number, they will create your unique ID. Okay, now I will tell you. So moving beyond generic offers, the power of personalization. You might surprise that generally offers will be given in any, kind of shops, not only a D-Mart. Why specifically D-Mart? Because if you understand the structure of the D-Mart, I'm not a favorite fan of the D-Mart and I'm not supporting to the D-Mart, but the thing is, if you understand it, but you can go through for the other retailing sectors as well. Okay, but why I took that? Because you will get a high transaction data there. The goal, enhance the customer experience and drive sales thoroughly, highly relevant personalized offers. Challenge, vast product catalog and diverse customer base. So you have a lot of customers, how you will manage that? That you need to have a curiosity, right? So data driven recommendation engine using the advanced analytics and machine learning. So here the game starts. What we are doing, we are using the whole data dumped into the one mission and asking the mission to give us a good recommendations so that customer should buy this offer or buy this thing. So this is what we are playing here. So data sources, I have a lot of things after getting from the data. So customers data I have, products data I have, stores data, offers data, transaction data. You might surprise that why D-Mart given to me. No, not D-Mart given. I saw the D-Mart data and parallelly I prepared the synthetic data based upon it. This is the disclaimer. After that you might tell to the D-Mart people, this guy is stealing your data. No, I don't have any rights to steal their data, but I have only one thing. I can in visualization of their data, like I prepared myself this data. Okay, there is nothing about that. Initial insights, no missing values, clear understanding of the top categories by transactions and sales. Just if you do simple group by also you can understand, but the group by won't answer all the things, that you should keep in mind. Okay, so for that what I have done here, there is a feature engineering means, what is the feature engineering? After DDA, feature engineering will come. So that is the simple understanding that how you want to create a new features based upon that. For example, day wise, month wise, weekend wise, for seasonality, rainy season, this kind of things are varies the sales, right? So ultimate aim is to bring the sales up. Our ultimate aim is to bring the things, like what are the things, profit to be up, right? So now price features, effective price, discount rate for value analysis, offer flags, offer applied, offer response for target variable creation, customer and product aggregate features, average spend, total quantity, offer acceptance rate. See, you might surprise that this terminology brings you lot of confusion. So what is this terminology? Because some people may understood, some people may not understand. Why? Because for example, if everybody is working on the same kind of data, they can understand. But it's not like that, right? So for example, if I take in temporal features like day, month, weekend for seasonality. So price features like effective price, discount rate for value analysis. Because if I know the effective price, what is exactly the price and how much discount I am providing, what are the losses for me, what are the benefits of me, I have to read all these things, right? So that's why I also started excavating this data or digging the data too much inside of that, so that I can understand what's going on, right? Okay, our journey into the recommendation system. First of all, how many of you having the awareness that so we have a, this kind of like recommendation systems? Can anyone tell? I'm also looking at you people, don't worry. So if you are telling, I can also get to know, right? So can anyone give me the output, like what kind of information you know about a collaborative filtering? Have you heard it first of all? If you are not even heard about it, you can please happy to answer that, sir, I don't know, because that is also fine answer, right? So collaborative filtering means, I will give you the simple idea. Okay, collaborative filtering means, for example, see, I will show you the example. Why the need of too much, like the zigzag here. So how collaborative filtering works? Can you see the slide? I have kept one simple image that gives you the good understanding about the collaborative filtering, how it works. The assumption behind this method is that users with a similar preference will enjoy similar products. This means that if user A and B both like product A and user A also like product B, then the system would recommend product B to user B. Okay, obviously you understand. There are the two people. Okay, so you can also see here also course A, course B, course C, course D, and course A, course B, course C. So, but course D doesn't liked by the user. Doesn't means they are not hating it, but user A liked it. So that means, for example, I like chocolates, I like biscuits, I like something else. Okay, that something else you keep in mind. Some other person like chocolates, biscuits. We will recommend that something else to that person as well. That is what the taste. We will say now. Some the people will say, "Hey, our tastes are matched." That is what. So now really game is playing with the tastes are matched. Okay, then don't tell your taste to anyone now. Why? Because if anyone knows your taste, they will do business with you. That's what it is happening today. So some people says that I like comedy movies. I like the violence movies. So for example, you can take so many recent pace. There are some movies liked by some people. Then Netflix started recommending that movies to other people as well. Why? Because it is also same characteristics. That's how you just see. Yeah, some people keep the favorites. Everywhere they will keep some favorites. Favorites means what? They will think that that is their favorite, and whatever the recommendation system will read that favorites, and it is easy for the work of the recommendation system. And that kind of people are very very asset for them. They will use their brain to nurture the models. Simple. And come back to our discussion. Collaborative filtering is very easy. So collaborative filtering based only we are doing this project. So based on the user item interactions, customer like you bought. Okay, pros: learns hidden patterns automatically. Cons: requires significant historical data. Content based filtering, and based on item or user features. Example: recommend snacks if you like beverages. If you like beverages, na, they will recommend the snacks as well. Why? Because see, uses a rich metadata, works well for new users. So obviously you will also take like that. If you keep the beverages and snacks beside, so you will also keep both of them. You feel that they both are combinations. Can be limited by explicit feature definition, but it's not like that everything will work out. It is a one approach. And deep learning, DL embeddings also I used in this project. Why? Because whatever you are doing in the machine learning approach, that should work in the deep learning approach as well. Okay, so you have to think in that point of view. So everybody don't assume that everything is it happens in the normal way. No, there will be a scientific understanding, and these theories are came into limelight very late actually. It happens started happening way before, but very few people are aware of it. Today we are learning it. Okay, so now, so identifying the similar taste through categories, how you will do that? So that you need to understand here. Sparse Initial challenge, spares user item matrix based on offer response led to ineffective customer similarity. I also trying that collaborative filtering lot of times it went into the wrong and it is giving the negative results. It went into the zeros. Lot of time I faced this problem and I will showcase you the technicalities in the project. Okay. So refinement, switch to the category level item based similarity using the quantity as an interaction strength. Finally, I understood that quantity wise that is matching. Quantity means, for example, I am buying three things, you are buying three things, some other buying three things. So these category of approach recommending as level of the quantity worked out for me. So that's you call it as a specifically combos. Okay, combos, you liked it very much, I hope so. So result, so a meaningful 5 by 5 category similarity matrix, example personal care home care similarity equal to 0.2799. What do you mean by that? So I got a result like this. It means personal care means the person who is buying the personal care items, he is buying the home care as well. Okay, so recommendation flow for a customer, identify the purchased categories, find similar unpurchased categories and rank them. Okay, so now I will tell you a simple, don't complicate it the things. So here I am identifying a customer who can purchase the things like personal care. I am recommending him to the home care. Why? Because I understood that there is a matrix. The matrix nothing but is a correlation between them, or you can say that there is a similarity or understand. So you might surprise that I never heard this kind of approaches. So yes, of course, even that kind of approaches people are now they are still maturing and they are listening. Mostly they know regression, classification, this kind of, but there is an approach called recommendation system in the machine learning as well. You should understand that. It is an unsupervised learning. Please try to understand that as well. Okay. Now, turning the categories into the concrete offers. How? See, my job is like, generate the top n recommended categories for all customers. I will show you that how I got that offers. Merge offers and products to link offers to categories and brands. I will do more analysis that okay, I bought one item. Okay, powder is an item. You can buy any brand. There are the I think 100 brands in the powder, or you can buy any like kind of I can say that shampoo also one item, right? It's like every day or often we will use that shampoo item prepared by the lot of companies. But which category you are using, which brand you are using. Category means I mean to say that 500 ml, or a brand means is it a head and shoulder, or say so many shampoos are there. For each recommended category, select the top 5 offers by promo value. The game starts with this promo value. Who is this promo value? Promo value means you will get a board. I will show you first that board. Wait, we will come back to that. See, this is the boards in D-Mart. Obviously, you will get these boards. Buy one, get one, 50%, 50 rupees off. Buy one, get one. Or MRP is 30. We are giving it to some less MRP. So here you can see there is a board. MRP is 700, but they are selling it for the 619 only. Okay, so you can able to see the difference, right? What is going on here? So this is the game playing by the D-Mart. I'm not exposing their scams and all, but I am trying to tell you so how they are doing the business while competing with the so many things. They are not doing the business, it's like normal way. They are doing in a scientific way. That's where they are successful. Okay, so why? Because once upon a time when they started, and meanwhile I mean in the middle of time they got a shrink, and after that they got up because of these offers. They are not giving these offers randomly. Believe me, they are using the machine learning and deep learning approaches to give this offer, even one offer as well. Okay, come back to our discussion where we are stopped, and we will start from there. Okay, so here I'm starting with again unlocking the deeper patterns with the neural networks. So you might surprise that neural networks, we are still thinking about the machine learning, but neural networks means nothing new. You know everything. So okay, it's not as too much complicated. I will make it very simple, right? So it's like I created one interaction DF. How I created? So quantity greater than 0 or greater than is 0 for interaction. I assumed that quantity, whatever the quantity greater than 0, that means they are buying something. That is what my assumption. So embedding layers, customers and product IDs encoded to integer indices and fed into the embedding layers. So how the neural network works? So we will see here and we will see one by one. So here you can see model architecture, concatenated embeddings followed by the dense layers and a sigmoid output for interaction probability prediction. Finally, I will predict one thing, that was the probability. Probability means how much accurately the offer is redeemed by the customer. It means whatever the offer I am giving, they are redeeming it. That's all. Okay. So training, for that I need to train the model trained using the binary cross entropy and add optimizer on customer IDX and product IDX and interaction. So achieved a high accuracy. Okay. And prediction, predicted the interaction probabilities for all possible customer product pairs. So I did step by step to make you understand that it's not at all complicated. Top N offers selection. Merge the predictions with the product and offer data. I have two things. Product means whatever I am buying, whatever the offers I have. So I merged both of them. Then I got the customer based offers. That's all. Okay. So you don't worry about the things. When we are getting into the project, I will give you the more better understanding. Okay. The path forward, smarter recommendations, demonstrated the capability to generate a personalized offers using the both CF and DL. So CF and DL means you don't need to worry about them, because already I explained what is that collaborative filtering, and DL means deep learning. That is what the neural network used. So ready for the deployment in marketing campaigns for targeted promotions and the future work, because I thought of that there is a more to do it. That is what I given this. If you want, you can also try. That's not a bad idea at all. So here finally, so you can also see that there is a thank you slide here. Even thank you slide also I kept in a different way. Why? Because what we are doing, we are recommending the offers. So that offers should give you the edge how you are recommending. So you can also see here. So I set the thank you with the $10. Why? Because that is the promo code. Simply the D-Mart or while the retail gains, or simply telling you that this is the way we are giving the offer, you redeem it and then you can get it. Okay. So now apart from the normal things, like normal means theoretical explanation, we will go into the more and more technical aspects, because I want to make these things very easy. That's why I took much time to explanation, because sometimes people are familiar, some are not familiar. So that's why I took a lot of time. So here, so let me go through the from beginning. I don't want to play so much of things, dramatic things in the EDA, because EDA is everyone is aware of that. I don't want to play that area. Okay. So because even if you want to so much of details about EDA, already in the same channel we have a video in the last project. So that was the carbon emissions project done by me as well, and as well as the previously ma'am also done some video. You can also go through both the videos, because that correlates with the EDA only. So now I want to go beyond the steps, that while looking at the project itself, you know that so he's doing something new that you don't know, or some people are aware of that. It's okay, fine. So now I'm going that. So this is the loading the data. I took the customer.csv, product.csv, stores.csv, offers.csv, transaction. Because I have separate files for that. So then basic info, I got missing values, quick stats, and the top categories by transaction. Only I took the transaction having the one unique ID, and I just merged into the merged the transactions and products based upon that ID, and after that top cities by sales. So this is what the information I have written here. I don't want to go through so much of this, because it's very simple understanding that what's going on. That's all. So now I will showcase you something else. So I will give you the gist of the whole information. Whatever the data set I have taken, I will take 1 minute only. I won't take much time here. So data size, customers 5000 rows 5 columns, products 1000 rows 7 columns, stores 50 rows 5 columns, offers 500 rows 6 columns, transactions 1000 rows 9 columns. These are the data sets. And missing values I don't need to explain because I don't have the missing values. So this indicates that data is complete and does not require handling of the missing values. So that's why this kind of data is selected, because if missing values are there, more focus on the EDA, so that you will miss the conceptual understanding. So quantity on average involve 3 items. The quantity per transaction ranges from the 1 to 5 items. That means you have a column called quantity. Everyone is going to D-Mart and buying at least one or max 5. So this is called average. So they might buy 50 things also, that's okay, but we are taking the average. Okay, the average sales price is around 500. You might think that I might you you might think that I spent too much time, too much money. No, it's generalized statement that whatever the data we have, based upon that it is giving the answers. The prices vary significantly with a standard deviation of about 286. You might ask, what is the standard deviation? It is whatever the distance it is, from the mean, how far the data points on an average, we call it the standard deviation. Price ranges from the 10 to maximum of 999. So the average discount applied is about 100. So whatever the statistics I have given in the top, so it given the summary. Okay, and home care, personal, beverages, snacks, grocery, top category by sales. So here I'm merging the data sets to get the recommendation systems very quickly. So we combine the transactions, products, customers and stores into the one master data set. This is the data set I'm going to use now. See, it's like, all the information I just mixed and I'm using it. Okay, so I hope you are following it. If you are feeling bored, you can tell me, so that I can also address your questions meanwhile. Okay, I'm just looking at the chart once. So if anybody is want to say something, or you have any doubts, you can also please feel free to tell me. Why? Because a lot of people watching it, so that's why I also feel happy that the customer retention what we got in this videos also is very nice. Okay, so that's how the hope will generate, that's how business will run. Next time we will do the project for how to get more views on the specific content in the YouTube. Okay, so that's I'm just giving an idea. If anyone wants to do it, do it. Okay, then it is easy for you to get your views too much. Okay, so now merging all the data set, I have 5 data sets. Simple, I'm making them all of based upon their keys will be there, right? Based upon the keys, I'm just merging them, that's all. So you have a df, one df. Now temporal features means extract day, time or day of the week, month and weekend. This helps to analyze the seasonality, like sales go up on weekends or festive. So you can also see that so and so things, I date, time, day of the week, month, especially weekend, so Saturday, Sunday. So I just segregated that, because segregation means I'm imputing these columns, so it will be useful for my analysis. So price related features, effective price equal to sales price minus discount, what customer actually paid. Discount rate equal to discount by sale price, how much percentage discount was applied. So this is how you need to understand that. Okay, effective price means it's like sales price will be there minus discount, so that is the effective price, that is what called D-Mart price. Okay, discount rate equal to discount by sales price. So this 10 rupees they given discount means how much percentage they are giving. So that is what you need to understand. So offer mapping means, till here these are the generalized formulas, you don't need to buy heart or you don't need to do anything. So this is like, childhood time you will get some, not childhood exactly, yeah, when you are writing a competitive exams from the 6th class 7th class, small competitive exams, they will give you the selling price, cost price, they will ask you to buy something else, I mean they will ask you to find something else. What is there to find something else? That's all, right? So margin is equal to selling price minus cost price, that's all. So cost price, how you will get it? Quantity into cost. Simple calculations, right? So offer mapping. We check if product was under an active offer during the transaction date. If yes, offer applied equal to 1. else 0. Offer start date equal to pd dot to underscore date time, offer start date and end date. You know what, they will keep Dasara offers, they will keep Deepavali offers, they will keep some other offers. Why? Or some weekend offers. So this offer active also very important for us, because the active offers only will give you the recommendations more. So that's why I took one column offer applied. Okay, so label creation. Label means, this is unlabeled data. So if unlabeled data is going like that, you couldn't understand what's going on. That's why we call it as unsupervised learning. So many things we have, right? Labeled data means you can directly use the supervised learning. For ML, we need to a target variable by. Here we assume if an offer was applied, the customer responded to it. Later we can refine this by considering whether they bought more than usual or not. So that's why df offer response equal to df offer apply. Okay, I was naming it because for my convenience. So here a lot of customer features are there. Aggregate by customer id, average spend. For example, you take me, so how much average I spent, how much discount I got, total quantity how much I purchased, offer acceptance rate is how much. So these features describe the customer shopping behavior. Then they have my biodata. So whenever I go next time, they will simply catch my points. Because, so for example, this person is buying all these things means they will keep the stock ready. Not only me, they will read like me lakhs of people, and they will keep the stock ready for that. So now product features. Aggregate by SKU ID. SKU ID is nothing but this is the only ID we have the details telling about the like how much transaction you have done. Average price sold, average discount given, total units sold, average offer response. See, if you have a slip of the D-Mart, you can also read that there is a transaction ID will be there or customer ID will be there. If they are not, if they might not give you, but they have that in the system, you can see the digits in your slip also. These features describe product popularity and sensitivity to the discount. For example, you are buying so and so products, so based upon the discount you are getting means they will say that okay, whenever we keep the discount, so the obviously sales will increase. If sales are not increasing, who will give you the charity? Is DMart will give you the charity, or any other retail investors will give you the charity? No, they have some ultimate agenda to get that. They are using all these things. Final transaction data. Okay, we build a final DF, which is a transaction level data set ready for ML or DL models. Okay, this is the final DF I prepared by all using all the data sets. So you might surprise that there is a separate approach like correlation, these things. No need. So this approach also work for this kind of data. So final DF, I have all the details, I used them. Okay, so here you can see transaction ID is there, customer ID, SKU ID is there, store ID is there, date, time, quantity, sales price, discount, effective price, discount rate, offer response, category, brand, age group. So many things. City, which city you are buying also. Loyalty tier. Okay, I will tell you one logic. What is this loyalty tier? Any transaction data or any kind of data, you will have one tag called loyalty. Loyalty means silver, gold, bronze. Even this kind of information used in the Swiggy and Zomato also, they also started this initiative. How? So they started using the gold tag for the people who daily buying the biryanis. Okay, because they are the trusted, loyal customers for them. You might surprise or you might feel joke, but that is true. And even recently I saw that Netflix also started, Amazon Prime also started this initiative. Why? Because they know that the next understanding about these things will give them edge. Recommendation, strong recommendation. If you observe me very closely this project, you can see how to recommend the project. I mean, how to recommend the things to the your shop, wherever you are going, the shop, small shop also you can observe these things. Okay, shopkeeper you can take. Recommendation approach. Basically, I followed the three main approaches: collaborative filtering and content based filtering. So hybrid approach, like combination of the both of them. And after that I went for a collaborative filtering using a user item metrics. So these user item metrics, you should know a lot of information. So before going to that, I want to give you the some technical aspects, how people are using that, what is exactly the collaborative filtering will do. Okay, I already provided you this basic information, so this kind of like user A, user B, how they are giving and all. Okay, so even lot of things I have also readings, I will keep all these things like information, you can also familiar with this information and all. So how these things are working, because I have some case studies how people did that. Okay, for your readings I will keep in the chat after the call ends, once like after the live ends, so I will keep them, don't worry about it. Create a user item matrix pivot table. So user item matrix equal to final df dot pivot table. What you are doing, you are creating a pivot based upon the customer id, SKU id, offer response. So at the end of the day you will get this pivot table, one customer, how, what are the offers he used. If you see all these things, you got a zero. Surprise. But this approach, like what I did here, first I need to understand my failure as well. The rows customer id, columns SKU id, products, values, offer response. If one customer bought under offer, else zero, fill value is equal to zero. If a customer never bought a product and under an offer, set zero. So purpose, the metric is the core input for collaborative filtering. Each row is a customer vector showing interactions with all products. For example, Naresh is going to the D-Mart, whether he is buying this product, this is buying this product, this product. That is called vector. So similarity between the rows, customers with similar buying habits. Similarity between the columns, product often bought together. So at the end, I lost this game and I didn't get any zero. This is expected in the spares dataset like retail transaction. So that's why I shifted my approach to the some other filtering techniques. Compute customer similarity and generate basic collaborative filtering recommendation. So this is the customer similarity. Customer similarity also same like user item metrics only, but this also I got the zero. So I was tired. Why I am getting all the zeros? How can I recommend the offers? So then I got a ignition. Maybe I am going into the some other direction. So I need to explore the new ways. Then I got an idea that what needs to be done. So I list out that active customers equal to user item metrics dot sum axis equal to 1 greater than 0. I understood that the persons who is buying the offer, so I made them, at least if you buy the one offer, I made that kind of customers only one list. So then based upon that, so I started computing the cosine similarity. It's also going went into wrong. Then I understood that these things are useless. So by why? Because so they are not, see for example I used the SKU id here, offers here, nothing worked out. I used the, in the top you can also see customer id and their relations, nothing worked out. So this way I understood that okay, these approaches won't be satisfying my needs. Now I will jump into the something else, that is called user item metrics category. Then I started aggregated by the category. So you can also see user item metrics cat equal to final df dot pivot table. So for index customer id, columns category, values quantity. So then I did the transpose and the computed item to item cosine. So for example, beverages, grocery. What is the based upon the item to item shapes, I got the correlation. So this is how item similarity quantities I started. So at the end I took the collab also, and sheet also. You can see that there are the sheets like beverages, groceries, how their relations having on all. So now aggregated, okay, customers who buy products one category are somewhat likely to buy from related categories. Someone buying beverages might also buy the snacks. That is what the end of the project. Simple, right? So now generate the top n recommendations using the category level similarity. Now I found that there is a category level similarity. So that category level similarity I used here. I imputed, see, create the custom category purchase matrix and function to recommend the top n categories for a customer. You can see recommended categories. So aggregated them, sort by highest score. Example, recommendations for a sample customer. So if a customer comes, I can recommend them home care, snacks, grocery. Why? Because there is the recommendations between these three of them. This means that system is now working as expected. So for customer C001, the top three recommended categories are home care, snacks, grocery. So here you can see interpretation also has already purchased some categories based upon that. So similarity I observed. See, I purchased already home care, I purchased already snacks, then their next target is grocery. So they will recommend more offers in the grocery. That's all. So generate recommendations for all customers. It's not like partiality doing for only for Naresh or only for someone else, but here there are a lot of people we want to recommend them. Obviously, we recommended them. So these are the recommendation 1 for you, recommendation 2 for you, recommendation 3 for you. You clearly observe there is the recommendations are different because their behavior, their purchasing behavior is different. That's why their outputs are different. This is how you need to loop over all customers. Okay, so map recommended categories to the offers. So what I have done, so promo ID, SKU ID, category, brand, promo type, promo value, MRP. So based upon everything, so based upon everything means nothing but whatever the data available to me, I recommended the offers. So these are the top offers, so for to the customers. Okay, so now, so, okay, so can be directly used by the D-Mart to personalize the promotions, first thing. But you might surprise that, so why you have done all these things? Because I want to showcase that these are the offers done by the, what are the categories, top things, top categories only I analyzed. So I can show you that in the Excel as well. So here, till here, the part 1 is completed. So I can write a step here, part 1 is completed. Why? Because we whatever our objective is, we have fulfilled that object. How we fulfill, that is also important, right? So I will showcase you some Excel. Okay, so here you can see the Excel. I hope you can also visible that. So in the Excel, whatever the Excel generated by the code, I'm just showcasing you the analysis. So here customer ID, I have selected only one person, C001. So that C001 so and so person. So having using this promo IDs means offers, nothing but. And the category, this is the category he is using: beverages, grocery, home care, personal care, snacks. And the promo type means bogona, cashback, discounter, which kind of offer he is using. So these are the offers he is using, more or less all the things. Okay, and even particular offer code also you can see, PR009, PR0012, these are the offer codes. Okay, I hope this kind of information you should understand that. Okay, now without late, so we are jumping into the data preparing for the deep learning. I'm not getting too much into the deep learning because say it's like, simple understanding whatever the offers you got, normal machine learning model, collaborative filtering has given. So you go to the deep learning. For that, deep learning is standardize the offers. So I have selected, so create a sample interaction, a simple interaction data set, encode the customer ID, SQID, integer, label encoder, this kind of things. They will change that into the standard format, and that is what I can say that. So interaction DF also created and embedded based upon the neural network model. What is the neural network model? You might surprise. So set embedding dimensions. So here you can see embedding means 50. I have given 50 times loop. That's all. Custom input and embedding. Here I am telling that intentionally go into this embedding means nothing but what. So it's a simple understanding that how changing the data into the codes, that is what embedding. So product input and embedding, and concatenate embeddings, dense layers for interaction prediction. If anyone is having that little bit of understanding that what are these dense layers and all, so you can also see that. I can also see show you neural network. I should have done before itself neural network diagram. Okay, you can see a lot of architecture here. These are the layers, these are the things you can see: weights, first layer, and scores activation function. Second, next hidden units, scores, activation functions, units, scores, activation functions, output. This is how it will work: first layer, second layer, third layer. Okay, I hope it is clear. So if you have any understanding difficulty, don't worry about it. It works like a human brain only, that learns the pattern from the data to perform the task like image recognition, natural language processing. So we have tried something here, it worked out. So that's why you can see this kind of layers and all. RELU and activation functions, these are the sigmoid, whatever you are looking at, that activation functions they are talking about. The mathematical formulas of them you can see into the internet also. There are a lot of things are there. So here you can see the layers, output shape, param, and as well as the connected to. So this is how the neural network will work. That is what the diagram I showed you in the Google. So okay, so don't worry about it. So try to understand the overview of them. Okay, so here observations I found that there are the customer embeddings this much happening, product embeddings this much happening, and flattened and concrete. The vector size is 100, and whatever the layers they are taking, dense, dropout, dense this much. So total params, these things for optimization, all these things they will use it, right? So Adam also optimization is there. So train the embedding model. At the end, train test, these kind of things are, you are very familiar with the train test split, because normal machine learning also you will use the same thing. I have a X customer, X is the product. So and Y is the interaction. So how much one customer is interacting with the product. For example, I am there, I am buying these things, groceries, or I am buying the some other things. This kind of interaction should be found out. So these are the things they found out, and the model is reading. And DL based offer recommendations. What are the DL based offer recommendations? You can also see. So what I have done, create all possible customer product pairs. So customer product pairs means customer and their product, how the mapping is done. One, so and so person is there, person A is buying shampoo, person B is buying, person A is buying as well as the bread, person A is buying as well as the, there are a lot of chips also. So these three are mapping, that is called customer product mapping. So now these pairs only will be useful for us, because product interaction probability and map back to the original IDs, merge with the offers product info and select n offers for customers. Like preview, you can see one customer ID and their promo ID, SKU ID, and category and brand, promo type, promo value, MRP, prediction probability. So how much probability is there they will buy? These are the top. That's why you will see prediction probability is very high, because I took only 10, right? That's why. So if you go to the remaining things, you might get a very less probability as well. Okay, so I just saved the results as well. I have checked the results for the DL recommendations. That's why I segregated the D-Mart DL. DL means deep learning. So here I took the same customer. So I have used all the promo IDs. You see, you will see there is a strange thing. Only 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 promo IDs only read by this DL. I mean deep learning techniques. But here given only 3 categories, and the promo type also it took only 3 types. So now I will just compare the both the results of the normal machine learning and as well as the DL. Why DL is important? Because see here normal one took all the categories: beverages, grocery, home care, personal care, snacks, and it used the all promo IDs like 10 15 promo IDs it used, but their exact values. That is only the difference. While recommending the offer, I can also tell that you keep 10 items, but you should talk about the investment as well as, right? So that's why this kind of model worked out for the D-Mart very well. So that's why you can see some recommendations. So top recommended categories across all customers: snacks is the topmost, and the home care is the next, personal care category, grocery, beverage. That means people are going to buy the snacks too much in the D-Mart. So next you can also see distribution of the recommended offers. Discount is people like too much, cashback they are not liking that much. Like if you give a discount they are very happy. For example, 700 item getting for the 550, they feel, oh, 150 I saved. But you say cashback means they won't believe it and they don't like it as well. Distribution of the predicted probabilities for the recommendations. You can also see that there is the predicted probabilities, like how the probabilities, like you scale them 1 to -1. So how the probabilities are varying. So most probability is the 0.6 to 1. So that means this is the how probabilities will work out. You might think that where exactly sir is talking about, you can also see that here predicted probabilities I'm talking about. That is the values they are showing it for the top customers, and as well as we have remaining customers as well, right? So that's why this value is in it. So at the end of the this kind of information, I am asking that how many of you really understand these things, because when you go to the D-Mart, please watch it how the things are going on. Okay, so not only a D-Mart, you have other retailers, Ratnadeep also there. Any mart, I don't name it so and so marts and all, but they most probably, if it is a real one, if it is a big one or a big investors, so they will use this kind of modeling techniques to observe their values and all. So this is how like whatever my thoughts and mix it with the collaborative filtering and as well as a lot of things we have to share. And if you want more and more about this kind of information, you also subscribe our channel, and as well as you can also follow the projects whatever we are giving to you. So, and this is how the team of Snapskill is coming to you and giving the knowledge. That's how. So thank you, and thank you for joining with us, and thank you.